Welcome back, folks, to another episode of Fallout 76. I'm Soopa-Dave, and today is going to be a big day. A few things, though, before we start. I am rocking kind of the cultist stuff because of the Mothman event, which is still going on. I didn't realize it was 2 weeks. And also, that being said, we did get that blueprint for... Well, let's go ahead and... the one that we wanted for the XP boost, the Mothman Thingy Doodler. Where is said Mothman Thingy Doodler? I'm not sure. I'll have to look here for a second, guys. And there it is. It is the Mothman Sacred Tomb. And we can now actually do that. That's actually one of our things, too. We'll be working on that as well for our daily. So, as you can see here, we'll hit our thing for our boost. Wait, can we not? Oh, that didn't work? Oh, okay, we'll have to do that. But anyway, with the Mothman Tomb, we get that. Yeah, let's go ahead and look at our stats, because I just did the Mothman event here. And you can see we're getting the true wisdom of the Mothman. We're getting 15% bonus XP. This will do the same thing, except for it'll give us 5, if I remember correctly. Let's do that. Let's get our intelligence up. Also, family's been having fun. They started playing with me too. And one thing we did is, if you look at our map here, I did some more leveling. Should show that. We're at 177. And that is because of our episode today we're going to be working on. But also, we went exploring. And to be honest, even when I had my first character, I don't think I ever fully explored the entire map. And we're not there yet, but we're getting pretty close. We basically have some of this region down here, the Cranberry Marsh, and then the uh, swamp area over here, and a little bit over here. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Basically, we got all of this over here completely done. And I'll show exploring later on. This is more for when we say we're going to go somewhere for a event or a mission that you guys can see where it is on the map exactly. So one other thing, guys. This is going to be huge. Today we try to start our bloody build. So if you guys remember, I've been talking about, we've been saving up bloodied stuff and also bloodied armor. And I finally got a full set of bloodied armor. Now, is it overly amazing? No, it is not. So we're gonna probably be dying a lot. I'll explain this build this episode. This is gonna be a very important episode and a fun episode because we're gonna go crazy this episode. So you also too, I'll figure show you this. I have been saving my extra plans for right now for any friends and stuff that do need them. As you can see, where is our known stuff? It is way down here. You can see, even giving some to the family, we still have run it so many times. And we even got a lot of this other stuff, like the taxidermy stuff. I think I have every plan from the event. So I'm also, like I said, been rocking cultist robes and stuff for the event. I've been having a lot of fun with it. So one thing we need to talk about is before and after. This build is going to be very, very interesting to us. Having not done a bloody build, and if I have, it's been so long ago, it's going to be pretty crazy. One thing we're going to look at right now is our special stats. You can see at beginning of the episode, this is what it is, right? We're going to see how high we can get these on a bloody build. And also, we're going to be talking about damage output with the bloody build too. So basically, we're going to turn ourselves into a glass cannon. And like I said, I'll go through all the details. But first, we're going to go over to West Tech. And I will be able to get us 90% of the way there this episode. Problem is, I need some mutations. We'll talk about that here in a minute. And getting them all in one day, and I have one day before the camping trip, guys, so I got to try to make at least 2 episodes a day. gonna be tough. So, first of all, let's go over here. We're on our combat rifle, right? Actually, let's start with our lever action, right? And we're doing a sneak build. So, let's go ahead. Oh, let's kill him. All right. First of all, let's 333. Okay, we got to remember that. That's how much damage we're doing with our first shot, right? So 333 on that. On a rifle, let's hit the same type of guy here. 174. So, not bad, but we're going to try to change that this episode here, guys. Also, while we're here, we're going to collect a bunch of this toxic goo. I know that it's going to give us some radiation right now. That's 100% okay, but we're going to collect a bunch of it. We're going to need it in the future to give us radiation. And we're going to actually keep our radiation. Where's toxic goo? 51, stack weight 38. Let's go ahead and fill our weight up. And we're going to be using this to give ourselves radiation to keep our health lower. And that's going to be important on our build that we will be using. Now, as we switch our build, we're going to keep our old build. I have it actually saved on our special board. We're going to call this one our normal build. We'll go normal rifleman, actually. Let's name that rifleman. Normal rifle. And the build that we're going to be doing isn't going to be much different. We'll get into the perk cards here in a minute. First of all, let's get all our weapons equipped so we know what damages we were doing. Also, one thing about this, we're going to be doing a very similar build. I'm not a big VATS user, and one other difference than from me to everybody else, I'm not a person that's super willing to give intelligence up. Now, we have 26 because we have another member on our team as well. But level, intelligence is huge for leveling, so I'm gonna try to keep that as high as we can. And like I said, you guys saw the stats before we started. So what I gotta do here, guys, is I'm gonna switch out. We gotta switch out our weapons. So we're gonna keep using the fixer. Oh, we're gonna have to change that one. We might have to get ourselves a new fixer. This one, not super important, because we're using that to tag enemies. The most important thing for us is we're gonna be using one of these. I think, obviously, the Gauss rifle is gonna be great. I gotta actually use that to get used to it. I have never used one of them. I think for the time being, though, Bloodied, let's see. I think we're going to use... Ooh, you know what? For taking enemies, a Bloodied Tesla rifle probably would be good. So let's pull out the Bloodied Tesla rifle. And the lever action, I'm thinking. Maybe we'll do that for right now on our builds. Obviously, this Gauss is going to be twice as powerful as our Bloody lever. So maybe we'll try that as well this episode. And our stash box is full. I've been saving stim packs to sell to the vendors all the time. We're probably going to have to get rid of some of these, though. We'll just carry the Radaway Diluteds on us. And then let's go back and put our armor into there. Also, one thing to note is our weight right now. Let's go to items, 300. That's also one thing. I'm actually going to write that down, 300 weight. Then we can kind of see the changes to our stats as we do this. So, let's go ahead and put in our fixer. And also, we're going to switch out our armors. Yeah. Oh, we're going to have to do, let's see, and we don't have the world's best armors, guys. That's one thing. We have unyielding, and that's important, and we'll talk about why unyielding is going to be very important to us. Now, with unyielding, if you're relatively new to the game here, the lower our health is, the more stats. So each one will gain 3 to all our special stats. That's every piece of armor, right? So, up to 15 in each special stat if we run low health. So basically we're going to have awesome stats except for we're going to be a glass cannon. We're going to try to, we're going to have low health so we can't be hit. That's kind of the way we're going, which is good because we're doing a sneak non-automatic rifle build. So that's already something we already try to excel at. The only issue I can foresee is this armor isn't the best. It's unyielding, but for example, we have a Raider piece, and we have some Marine. I would prefer Scout armor because it gives us a bonus to, like, it's easier for us to hide. But let's go ahead. You know what? While I got you with, let me equip this stuff really quick, just so I have some guns and stuff in case something comes up here. One other downside is the Tesla rifle. We're gonna have to keep cells on us, so that's our. Let's go ahead and take a look here. That's our fusion cells. But one other thing too is we're gonna keep our other weapons, right? Our anti-armor and then some of that other stuff. Because we're not always, maybe we want to move around builds, we're going to keep that old armor as well, in case we don't like this, or if we want to just flip around. So, for our guns, let's start with that, because this lever action, as you can see, obviously pretty plain right now. And it is bloodied, and we're not going to be using VATs, so I mean it's a good firearm for us right now. We may look to get one with a definite secondary or 2-star deal. So standard receiver, toggle uncraftable. Wait, we can only do a standard receiver on this? Why is that? I feel like I've definitely let's see, modify standard. Toggle craftable. Why can we not? Well, we're gonna have to scrap more lever actions for that. Oh, we can definitely get way more damage out of this though. 51. Yeah, you're talking about like 50% more damage. Okay, so what things can we do to it? We can put a long barrel on it, which we do need. Oh, I might have to scrap some of these. Yeah, we may have to scrap some of these because we don't have... Can I even make? Oh, and I need it suppressed. Oh, ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. We might have to go... I did not realize this was going to be that big of a problem on our build here. First of all, do we have... Yeah, let's see if we can build a lever action to scrap them. That's one big thing right now. If we could scrap a few of them, that would really help out. I don't know if I have the, I don't know if I have the ability to actually scrap a bunch of them. Yeah, and I'm not seeing it in here. Lever action is not. Okay. Huh. Let me take a look at some options here. So we're going to try something. This is a bit risky, but because of the Mothman event and doing it quite a bit, I've made a short hunting rifle, okay? And it's not that far off of the lever action. I mean, obviously the lever action is going to be the better one down the road. But actually, let's go ahead. I have a ton of random stuff here. We're gonna risk it and try to get a bloodied hunting rifle, guys. It did take all my legendary script, but we did get one, and honestly, it's not a bad one. The 2 stars we don't really need, but that last star, or the 3rd star of it, the 10% cause a player to be invisible for 2 seconds when hitting a target, not a terrible one to have. We're out of our legendary stuff, by the way, for modules. I used up a lot of them. It's okay, I don't mind. The legendary system is going to be changing soon anyway. So I wouldn't, that part doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and try to get this thing super powerful. What do we have here? We could do, what's our best damage here? Hardened? Yeah. Oh, and we do, oh, we could do a hasty? What would that do? It would change it to 50 caliber. And I think it would make it, okay, we're just going to stick with that. It's more damage anyway. Let's make sure we get the suppressor on it right away. One of the reasons I chose the hunting rifle is I know that I had the suppressor, and I want to have that to keep our stealth. We're going to do a red dot, I mean reflex sight. It doesn't matter which one we do here. Standard magazine. More about the long barrel. We need to get the long barrel. Does it matter which one? I guess not really. We'll put the long barrel on it for right now. And the stock, I mean, it really doesn't matter a whole lot to us right now. Let's go ahead, we could use a large magazine. That would actually be super handy. Yeah, definitely. Oh, that does hurt our reload. Should we take the 6 and go with a better reload over 7? Yeah, let's take the Swift. I don't normally do this one. Let's try that one. So that should be that. Now we want to 100% paint this thing. Oh, and we can get a Nuka Classic. Okay, the reason we want to paint this is so we don't accidentally trade it in. Not that I have ever done that before, but I definitely have. Okay, so we don't have a silencer for this. This is going to be for basically just hitting enemies. Let's put the tricentennial paint on it. And I'm going to go ahead here, and we're going to take a look at our armor. The next important part of this, modify our armor. This, I don't know, because I don't have a lot of stuff. We're going to have to just deal with what we have. First of all, let's paint all of it, just so we can't trade it in on accident like idiots. Okay, paint. Oh, we don't have paint for Marine. Oh, that's going to be a goal. So these two we can't paint. Oh, we can't paint the Raider either. I foresee a problem here. I have to be super careful selling. Alright, we'll just put that on. I only care about the paint just to keep it from getting untraded. Our chest piece, what can we do to it? Nothing. And nothing. Perfect. What can we do to our Raider one? Standard, hardened. Ooh, we are not going to have a lot of defense on this thing. Alright, deep-pocketed, okay. That's going to help with our weight. That's critical. Marine, standard. We could do welded. That'll help us out a little bit. Oh, we can do deep-pocketed as well here. Oh, perfect. Can't paint it, though. That is a concern. Marine. Let's see. We changed that one. We couldn't do anything to that. Let's go to this Marine. Should be able to have welded and deep-pocketed, right? Yep. Alright. Not a freaking ideal, but we're going to take it. Reinforced. That'll help us. So, one thing I did forget to look at. Oh, we do have pocketed at least. Oh, one thing I didn't look at was our... Oh, we do lose 280 health. I did not see what our physical... or what our defense was on the old stuff was. Ooh, 168, 118. Let's see what the old stuff was. Oh, wow, we're giving up quite a bit here on our armor. So 213, 451, we put our unyielding on. Right now, it is... Ouch. I mean, ouch. That's okay, though. We understand that we're going to be a glass cannon on this build. Now, the other big thing with this build is, first of all, you guys can see my perks, what I got where, and also my legendary perks, okay? We really would like to get to 200 to get that other one. That would help out a lot. So we're +5 on our legendary, so it gives us more perks that we could. And with a bloody build, we're not going to change everything, but we're going to have to change some of this. And I want to go ahead and take a look, and I will come back with what I've come up with for a build. This is going to take me a minute, so I'm not going to do this on camera while I contemplate. We're not going to have every perk that we want, and having not done a bloody build before, I definitely need to pay attention and focus while I'm doing this. Man, it's a good thing we got 100 level ups I've been saving for all these perks that we may need. Alright, so let me show you guys the perks that I have came up with here, that we're going to use. So remember we have these legendary perks, so we're getting extra points, and we definitely want to get some more down the road, because I would actually like to add maybe like fireproof. There's a couple we may try to add, or I guess adrenaline over here would be really nice as well. But for the time being, what we're working with is blocker. This would be critical, because if we're going to be having low health, really want to do, if somebody gets up in our face, we want to be not taking a whole lot of damage, right? So that's more for events. Obviously, we're staying with Rifleman and Tank Killer. Erraticool, because we're going to be radiated, so that'll give us some free strength and weight. Ironclad, because when we're not wearing armor, we're definitely going to want more power armor. We want the damage resistance to keep us a little bit more tanky. Aqua Boy, I thought about switching this one, but having no rad damage from swimming, we're not going to have a lot of health, so we're not going to lose it. If we get points down the road, we're going to take Adamant Skeleton, as we get more legendary perk deals. So for Charisma, I couldn't get this any lower in our thing. It is at, I think, 1. Yeah, it is at 1 on our chart. We got the 5 extra from our legendary card, but we have at inspiration because XP is king. Strange in numbers because we're going to be mutated, and our mutations are going to be better if teammates are muted. This seems like an easy free one. Field Surgeon, I had 2 points left over, and I felt like this was a good one. If we're low health, we can't wait for stim packs to heal us. Like, they got to do it quick. And I feel like that is probably a good pick for us. Nerd Rage, below 20% health, gain of 40 damage, and 20% regular damage, and AP regen. That's going to be huge. Okay. Uh, Intelligence, this is basically, we want this at 15 because intelligence helps us level up. So we're going to take the guns breaking slower scrapper. And also, very interesting, I found these science ones, which really helps our Tesla gun. And I will show you that here in a second, because now our Tesla gun is going to be a very effective tool for us. Oh, I think we got some shooting going on over here. What is going on? I heard a gunshots. Huh. This happens at my base all the time. There we go. So, this is one thing I want to show. Look at this Tesla rifle here. See, no, we have to get close enough for it to do damage. So if we go back here, like this, he's too far away for us to hit even without scoping. We're going to actually go ahead, though. This thing is going to be pretty gnarly, and we haven't even gotten to low health. And, oop, there we go. Just like that. So, a couple issues with this. Really going to be our good one for events and stuff. As you can see, it's limited on range, and that's okay. Also, if you guys didn't know, I don't know if I mentioned it, but this Tesla rifle, if I remember right, if we hit one guy, it'll hit guys around it if he's really close. That'll be really handy. Besides that, it fires pretty quickly, too. So, and then we do have our hunting rifle. One limiting thing about the Tesla rifle, has no suppressor, and we're also very limited on our our scope. I really like reflex scopes. I'm not a long range guy. Even shooting long range, and I do that a lot, I still use this scope instead of the other scopes. It lets me be aware of what's going on around us. So, and also it doesn't have a suppressor, which, let's get back to our perks here after getting distracted. Um, we are building into stealth, obviously. So we're going to do 50% more sneak damage. So that's going to help our lever action or our hunting rifle because it is suppressed and we will be sneaking a lot. And at night, silenced weapons do 100% additional sneak attack damage. That's huge. We're going to be obviously using sneaks, so we're harder to detect. Escape artists, because running no longer affects stealth. I didn't see this card before. I don't know why. I should have been using it on my other build. And Born Survivor, we may switch this one out with light-footed, but because light-footed, while sneaking, you never trigger mines or floor-based traps with. If you don't have a lot of health, that's going to be a good one. But right now, Born Survivor, I want to try this out because if I fall between 20%, it'll automatically use a stim pack. Well, if our health is really low to start with, it's going to automatically use a stim pack when we need it, I think. We'll see how this works. This might not work out as well as I think. Then we're taking Bloody Mess, obviously. Serendipity, when we're below 30% health, this will help us avoid damage. Again, making us hopefully a little bit tankier. And Starch Genes, which we're going to temporarily unequip, but Starch Genes is Radaway won't cure our mutations, and we'll never get extra mutations for rads. It'll just make us not chaotic. So, guys, right here, this is why this armor is going to be very powerful for us. We're not getting any from any piece, right? As you can see, and our stats are, let's go look at our specials. They're pretty subpar right now, right? They're not crazy. They're very similar to what we had before, slightly lower, in fact. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna radiate ourselves to keep our thing down. Also, we have our serum for our adrenaline, and this will give us more damage the lower our health is. We're gonna wait to do that, and that's the reason is we want to get our toxic. You can see, ooh, we got the adrenaline. Oh, Oh, I accidentally took it. Oh, that's not good. Let's do our Starch Gene. I thought I was on the other one, so let's equip Starch Gene. I was hoping to get a cool, maybe a awesome perk from getting radiating ourselves. But I accidentally did it under new, so it went down to the next one. So anyway, let's get our health down to, let's see, ooh, that might be a little bit low, actually. Oh, and you can see our perks taking effect. That might be a hair low. Let's take a diluted right away. And maybe do that again. There we go. Let's drink something. I think that'll be a little bit too low to run our health down on, but you know what? We'll see what it did to our stats now. Boom. Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool. Right? Yeah, I know you guys see this, but we went from, read it out, we had, before we did this, to start the episode, we had 6 on perception, or on strength. Now we have 24. We had 12 on perception. Now we have 27. On endurance, we had 8. We now have 12. So even our endurance is technically better, even though we're using less of our health. And our charisma went from 8 to 24. Our intelligence is 38, or it went from 26 to 38. Our agility went from 14 to 25, and our luck went from 25 or from 5 to 25 here. So pretty insane. Also, right now, two things. We're not getting that boost, so let's get that boost, which I showed. Oh, we'll just do this one for right now. So our intelligence now is actually 40, because I did have that with our other one. And our defense now, look at that physical defense, because of our perks and our nerd rage and all that, 258. So it actually definitely not bad. And also our weight is 335. So we gained carry weight. We gained a lot of stuff. But let's take a look at our weapons now. And our weapons, 292 on our freaking tricentennial rifle. Now, 258 on this, meaning this isn't with our sneak bonus. Jeepers, that's gonna be huge. Let's go over and try to kill some super mutants with this. Let's go to West Tech. So our main gun was a lever, and it was doing 333 on our first shot, and our fixer was doing 174, and our Tesla rifle has now replaced that. Let's see what they do here, guys. Okay, so right there. Not bad. Oh, we don't get our night bonus. Oh, I didn't see what that was, actually. Let's go ahead and come back over here. 358. So definitely see. Oh, 504. Jeepers. Okay. So definitely seems we're doing more there. Can we use this bad boy? Oh my gosh. This thing is absolutely ridiculous. We may be using this. Holy crap. That is crazy. This to me seems, but we're not silenced, so you can see we're in danger now, and that's a problem. So this will be mostly for events, and obviously too. The other thing about this, guys, we're not in a. Let's take that shot. All right, not bad. Oh gosh. Alright, let's reload. And I think it did just heal us, which is actually pretty good. Let's see, does this... Oh yeah, it did definitely give us damage on that guy. Yeah, it killed him. You saw that, guys? It killed him without even doing that. Pretty cool, but again, see, we can't... There we go. At range, we have to get just close enough for this thing to do it. And that is pretty awesome, guys. I am so thrilled. When we're in a bad situation, right? This gun is going to get us out, this Tesla rifle. And for the most part, this hunting rifle, going to be pretty solid, obviously. Now, it's not at night, so we're not doing nearly as much damage as we could be. But I really like this. Now, keep in mind, too, we don't have the best unyielding armor in the game, right? We don't. So, we're just working with what we got. Oh, and we're getting 500 XP with a kill without even getting our bonus XP from Mothman. Oh, wow. Oh. I forgot about that guy. So, our main gun, this hunting rifle... We may have to, we're definitely going to upgrade it down the road, because this main gun isn't going to be as good as, for example, that Gauss rifle. In fact, maybe we go back and just see what the damage is on that compared to this. But you can see pretty baller. And if we just decide to get mad and we just want to do some stuff, look at this. Look at this. Look, that's awesome. That is so cool. Even on legendaries, it's pretty quick. Oh, man. I like this a lot, guys. Let's go see. So, we're during the day, too. So, we're losing, obviously, like I said, some of that. So, 258. Let's go see what that Gauss will do if we had it on us. So as you can see, this is our 249 uh, hunting rifle. It's 582. I can't wait to try this thing out. Only problem is we don't have, again, a suppressor for this one. So that's going to be the one thing. Oh, we're going to have to load it, right? We're hidden. Oh my gosh, that was a lot of damage. Oh, oh, that was, I don't know. I like the stealth builds, but that thing was really powerful. So definitely need our main weapon, guys. Um, let's see, let's put that back away. But this our hunting rifle, not the most permanent option. Also, I'm missing a bunch of serum. So I'm missing egghead, herd mentality, scaly skin, and healing factor. And then we'll make this build even better. And our armor and our main gun. So we're not even like fully set up as Bloodied, and this is a lot of fun. I want to show something really cool. I got a new paint job for our excavator. We were using the Pioneer Scout. We're going to do the Red Rocket. The Red Rocket pack bundles in the store, and I'm such a loser when it comes to the Red Rocket stuff. In fact, we got a new thing at home, but I'm going to show you guys something here. So we're at this base. Rex showed me it, and he had a lot of the serums we're going to need. So we're going to actually buy a few backups. Just so that we have them. We definitely want to back up Egghead, the herd mentality for sure, and grounded would hurt our Tesla rifle, but it would raise our energy resistance. Interesting. I don't know about that, but Rex dropped us off some mutations here, guys. He's been doing this where he runs around to the people's servers and buy them when they're cheap. And we're going to actually do this. So if we look at our stats right now, let's see what we're at. So we're at 39 intelligence. That's a big one for me. So what we're going to be doing here is with these mutations. These are the ones that I want. Bird bones, it boosts our sneaking ability and increases AP, reduces strength, and increases risk of limb damage. That part kind of but the sneaking is going to be huge for us. Eagle Eyes, perceptive and VATS critical is increased. I don't know if I'm going to use that right now because it does hurt our strength. Egghead for sure, that's going to give us a huge boost to our actual intelligence. That's one you're going to see here when we see it. Healing factor, your health will regenerate while not starving. The effectiveness of chems and the stim packs are reduced. That will be big. Herd mentality, when when you're in a team, your specials increase. It says nearby, but it means when you're in a team. And that will be big. So now we're going to go take a look at our stats here, and you're going to see where is, oh, I'm on the wrong one. There we go. So you can see our mutation page here is doing a lot of crazy stuff, but they're suppressed right now. But we have intelligence +8 from Egghead. Right now it's normally 6, but I think because we're in a team maybe with somebody mutated, definitely a big help here. Bird bones is helping our agility and reduced fall speed. Egghead +8, that's huge. Health regen +300%, and herd mentality +3 specials when in a group. So now look at our stats. And boom, look at that. 50 intelligence, guys, which is huge for leveling up. So not bad at all. Anyway, guys, I know it's a little bit longer episode, but this was an important one for us moving forward. You guys have a wonderful day, and thank you, Rex, again, for dropping off them serums to give us mutations. We'll see you next time, folks. Have a good one.